Hello everyone, this is Areha. This is what I learned from clearing Swarm Disaster Difficulty 5 as F2P. Survivability is number 1. The enemy here hits so hard, so the key here try to get damage reduction buff and buff recovery as many as possible. For the path, you can choose Abundance because you will have a lot of survivability, especially if you have limited healer, and because you already have a lot of healing, you can focus on the survivability for all the blessings you can get. Here are some good buffs you can prioritize to get. All the 3 destruction buffs are really good, especially the middle one. Basically, every time you get the damage, it will spread out to all your characters. So it will reduce the damage overall taken by each character. But make sure you have a lot of HP for your support, because if you have little HP for your support will die first. Next, try to get all the abundance buff or blessings so you can get all the 3-star blessings for the path resonance. For the curio, try to get this error code curio because it will reduce your damage taken by 35% when your HP is below 50%. It's a really good curio, especially if you pair it with the destruction buff. Before you start Swarm Disaster, make sure try to get Trail of Fate Strider as many as possible because it will help the run so much. For the character selection, I don't want to lie here that a specific character will help you clear it faster or easier, but without this knowledge, you won't have an easy time clearing it. Okay, now let's talk about what I run here. I use Danhang Inhibitor Lune. Of course, this stage feels like built for Danhang. For the support, I use Tingyun. She much easier to manage for the skill point. It's better to use Tingyun for this run. For the healer, if you have Luocha, Luocha is still the best for this mode until we have Fushuan next banner. For the other character, I choose Clara because Clara can be passive healer if you pair her with Luocha. If you don't have Clara, you can try to use March. She also almost does the same thing. The main purpose here for Clara is to hit back when you have the healing field of Luocha. So every time you get hit, Clara will hit back and you will get the health back every single time. Okay, let's talk about the strategy. Every single time, try to save your resonance when you feeling really need to use it. It's the safe resource you can save when your team need it. For the enemy you need to fight first is the small one, because every single small enemy here will buff the big one. That's why you will get the big damage when the big one using their ult. Try to kill the small one first, just in case if the big one charging for their ult. Not only that, every time you kill the small one, you also deal damage to all the enemies on the field. That's basically all the strategies I use for this run. If you have any question or any suggestion, you can fill the comment below. For all the buffs I use and all the character stats, you can view at the end of the video. For this one, let's enjoy the last phase of the boss. I will add the comment when there are some interesting happens.
いい度胸だね。厄介を避け。ありがとう。クラーラ、忘れません。クラールから離れる。クラールから離れる。兵器か。大丈夫。クラールから離れる。クラーラも助けて守られ。 Beresco. Beresco.
At this point, both the big enemies is charging their ult, but I still have the abundance buff. At this point, I'll try to kill the small one and try to break the big one as soon as possible. But you can see here, the big one still has a lot of shield, so I think I don't have enough time to break it. So what I'm doing right here is trying to get the Clara's ult as soon as possible.
天使を授けん。
怖くない。
亡者再臨。
隠れろ。
厄介を避けん。償いたまえ。
ベレシコ。ベレシコ。
つもりは天候のさあ飲む。
大丈夫。
ベレシコ。ベレシコ。 殲滅開始。
戦輪は権限した。総理、世を注ぐ。天候の。
Yup, basically that's it for the round. Here are all the buffs I used. Well, I guess that's all for this video. If this video is helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next time. See ya!